Hello, in this video for Environment and Resources class, we invite you to discuss about our research on smart city implementation, case study comparison of Amsterdam and Singapore. So here are our team members. We are Robbie, Sultan, Elizabeth, and Bintang. The environmental issue is currently worsened by the rapid climate change caused by the human activity that keeps exploiting the resources on Earth in order to support their livelihood. But as part of the global citizens, we as humans are urged to find the best solutions in order to preserve our existence for as long as possible. Various city movements have been promoted, whether it was by the experts or even technological companies. One of the most famous movements is the smart city movement. This movement is intended to solve various urban problems by using the smart city concept derived from the smart indicators that will be explained further in this video. So, this is the outline of our discussion today. The introduction that has been previously shown in the video is the overview of the issues of Amsterdam and Singapore, and we also provide with the literature review on smart city definitions and the 6 pillars that will be explained in the analysis of both cities. The environmental issues in urban context is actually not a new thing, and to analyze the implementation of the smart city concepts, we are taking two case studies as the approach, which are Amsterdam in the Netherlands and Singapore City in the Republic of Singapore. Each of the case studies have different and also similar issues regarding to the environmental. The problem formulations to be conveyed from our research is that the various applications that have been carried out by the two cities in this case study, namely Amsterdam and Singapore City, to the implementation of smart city, which is intensified by the two cities. Our research objective is first to describe the smart city implementation of the two cities that have an impact on environment, and the second is explaining the differences in smart city implementations from the two cities. The smart city concept is a blend of ideas about how information and communication technologies can enhance city functions, increase its efficiency, competitiveness, and provide new ways to overcome poverty, social deprivations, and bad environment. Smart city is considered as the feature of city of the future because it goes hand in hand with data flow, which also continues to run in real time. The first of the 6 pillars is the smart environment. Smart environment encompasses smart energy, water, green buildings, green urban planning, urban services, and efficiency, reuse and substitution of resources to improve environmental conditions, with the components of minimizing urban footprints, building green infrastructure, and overcoming waste problems. So how is the smart environment application in Amsterdam? Amsterdam has become a good green city in the world. As a green city, Amsterdam has many city parks that also serve as city community gardens that are attractive to local people and also tourists. What about the Singapore? Singapore has a commitment to reduce greenhouse gas emissions, and the government of Singapore made improvements to drainage and coastal protections to overcome flooding. Also, they promoted the Year Towards Zero Waste campaign. So both cities has its own way to implement smart environment. Amsterdam promotes the production and use of renewable energy in several ways, and Singapore promotes all its citizens to use LED lights to become more energy efficient. Also use smart meters to calculate water use in real time so as to minimize water use. The second pillar is smart economy. The smart economy has several factors including digital-based, innovating in order to compete globally, and environmentally friendly, which is in line with improving human welfare and social equality. Smart economy in Amsterdam is using the circular economy approach, which promotes the action of take, make, trade, waste, and repair the products. The three schemes lies into 3 different streams such as 1. Food and organic waste, 2. Consumer goods, and 3. Built environment. While the smart economy in Singapore is focusing on the economic system by using the economic acceleration strategy in industries and businesses, for example, electronic invoicing and electronic payments. The comparison of smart economy implementation between Amsterdam and Singapore is Amsterdam focuses on the circular economy concept, where products are recycled as much as possible, while Singapore focusing on implementing IT to facilitate economic activities. The third pillar is smart mobility. Michael Bailey said that smart mobility is related to transport and ICT, and then, if mobility is to be smart, it should not be limited to individual behaviors. Smart mobility approach to optimizing existing city infrastructure, services, and urban behavior through the deployment and utilizations of digital networks. The implementation of smart mobility in Amsterdam that will be explained in this video are consist of 3 projects as shown. First, clean mobile energy. Second, open database of bicycle infrastructure, user-centered cycling methods, code of the street. Fifth, is the device. It finds light materials for sustainable electric vehicles. The sixth is energy Q mobility, street sense, and battery on wheels. The ninth is the e-Harbors Reload IT, the Ishberg You Decide, which is the project that are accredited to describe the issues and ideas on mobility in their neighborhood. The Ring Ring project, where bicycles are worth everything, Project Vehicles to Grid, and Amsterdam's Smart Citizens Lab. The implementation of smart mobility in Singapore is Intelligent Transport Systems, or ITS, which has played an important role to enhance commuters' travel experience. There are three key strategies and four focal areas in ITS. The bus transport system and website mytransport.sg is the implementation of ITS. So here's the comparison of both cities. The comparison of smart mobility implementation in Amsterdam and Singapore is the similarity of both is in improving the quality of transportation by using environmentally friendly fuels such as electricity. The difference is in Amsterdam, they use more comfortable, safe, and efficient bicycles to mobile from one place to another, while in Singapore, the efficiency of public transportation such as buses and trains are being the focus. The fourth pillar is smart living. The goal of smart living is improvement life qualities. It has to have strong values, history and culture, downtown enhancements, lifestyle and resources, understanding urban, good housing and public services. How is the smart living in Amsterdam? Amsterdam was originally a fisher village that reached rapid population growth and finally becomes the city that we know now. So Amsterdam has a good healthcare, and it has been proven by the awards that has been given, like 3 stars award from EIP and their health program like high blood. What about the Singapore? Singapore in smart living focusing on improving and maintaining a high quality life environment such as housing, vegetation, environment, economy, and living condition. From the case of Amsterdam and Singapore, we know that both cities qualified as smart living. Amsterdam stands out in the field of health and Singapore in a quality of nature and technology of the environment. The smart government or governance is the next pillar. So the elements in the smart government implementation are 4 key elements of participation. First, decision-making process. 2, transparency of government systems. 3, availability of public services. And 4, the quality of political strategy. Here are public-private partnership schemes that is being implemented in Amsterdam, the Netherlands. So the government of the Amsterdam, they work in collaboration with various experts, group of interest, and even universities, so that the implementation of science innovations that can be implemented in the government for the new policy is being implemented to improve the quality of the smart city concept. While in Singapore, the Singapore HDB is one of the most successful public housing projects in Asia and in the world. The government of Singapore moved their citizens to the Singapore HDB so that they can live there for up to 99 years old at most. So here's the comparison between Amsterdam and Singapore. So Amsterdam government in the smart government implementation, they applied through the public-private partnerships with expert group of interest and even universities. While in the Singaporean government used the mass moving scheme to public housing for up to 99 years of age. So here's the result. So actually, basically both cities, they tend to solve the similar problems is improving the quality of life through improving the environment. And here's the result for the Amsterdam. They reduced the carbon emissions in just 2 years from 3,400 tons to 1,278 tons of carbon dioxide. While in Singapore, they established the water quality improvement for up to 30%. The last pillar is the smart people. Smart people are synonymous with social and human capital consist of a level of qualification, affinity to lifelong learning, social and ethnic plurality, flexibility, creativity, cosmopolitanism, and participation in public life. There are 3 types of citizens participation: non-participatory, consultation, and partnerships. Some of the steps taken by Amsterdam in the smart people area are to use the startup platforms to encourage its people to gain knowledge and contribute to Amsterdam's smart city projects. While in Singapore, there are three pillars in the Singapore Smart Nation, one of which is the digital society. With the aim that every Singaporean people benefit from technology, the government of Singapore realizes its several ways in such making technology accessible, increasing digital literacy, and designing inclusive digital services. Amsterdam focuses on implementing applications that encourage the community, including children, to actively play a role in scientific discussions related to smart city development solutions, while Singapore focuses on implementing a digital society, which is to encourage people to be able to use digital in their daily life to be able to see the wider world. So, let's discuss. The smart city is one of the city development concepts that is widely used in all cities in the world because it is considered to be able to solve various problems of the growth of a city. Do you think so? Okay, so from the analysis, we learned that each city has the similarities and differences implementation. It is known that the smart city concept is very influential in solving environmental issues that occur in the city. As each city around the world has different situations and conditions, it is necessary to learn more about which implementations are suitable for their cities. In conclusion, any cities can imitate Amsterdam or Singapore in the application of its smart city concept. Thank you so much for your attention. Should you have any questions, don't hesitate to raise your hand.